So we'll start the new topic, Pakshaghata. Pakshaghata, as the term suggests, it literally means paralysis of one half of the body. So impairment, in the sense there is impairment of karmendriyas, jnanendriyas, and manas. So jnanendriyas, in the sense there is symptoms related to sensory system, and karmendriyas, there will be symptoms related to motor system, as well as psychological disturbances are also seen in this condition. Pakshaghata is a Vataja Jnanatmaja Vyadhi, and it is also a Mahavyata Vyadhi considering the severity of the condition. The term is derived from Pakshasya Deha Angasya Khatam Vinashanam Yasmat Yatrava. Pakshasya Deha Angasya Khatam. That means any trauma to the body part. Deha Angasya, Pakshasya, one half of the body part. Vinashanam, and destruction to it. It is called as Pakshaghata. And the synonyms includes Pakshaghata, Pakshaghata, and Pakshavadha. Aghata, Khata, and Vadha. So here you can see the word Paksha is common in meaning, in same. It indicates one side and or a flank or side of a man. Whereas Aghata, Khata, it means trauma or a blow or a stroke to the body. Vadha or Hanana, it means to kill or destruction. So the term Pakshaghata indicates paralysis of one half of the body. It can be compared to conditions like stroke or cerebrovascular accidents, where there is a mixture of symptoms starting from weakness of one half of the body and other sensory and motor disturbances. Now we'll come to the causes of Pakshaghata or the Nidana Panchaka. So when we consider the review of Ayurvedic literature, it is evident that there is no special etiological factor described separately for Pakshaghata. So we can consider all those factors which vitiates the Vata dosha in the body as the root cause of Pakshaghata. And Nidanas described for Vata disorders in various Ayurvedic texts. We can classify into the following as or given the format. That is Aharajanya, Viharajanya, Manasajanya, Apighadajanya, and Anya Karana. So Aharajanya factors, it includes all those factors related to diet and its consumption and the quality of food materials which have Vata Prakopa effect. So intake of all such food substances will cause the increase of Vata in Sharira. Then Viharajanya, again, it includes the behavioral factors or activities which provokes Vata doshas in excess. Then Manasajanya Karana, it includes those factors affecting mind like Chinta, Shoka, Kama, Krodha, Bhaya, etc. that can provoke or aggravate the Vata dosha. Again, Abhighadaja Karana includes all those traumatic causes which causes aggravation of Vata dosha, and Anya Karana or other causes includes all factors like seasonal variations, then improper panchakarma and treatments, etc. that will aggravate Vata doshas. These have been explained earlier. So these are the factors which can cause Pakshaghata. And Purva Rupa, since it is a Vata Vyadhi, as explained by Charaka, Avyakta Lakshanam Tesham Purva Rupam, that is the milder symptoms, milder manifestation can be considered as the prodromal symptoms of Pakshaghata itself. Now we will come to the symptomatology of the condition as well as the Samprapti. According to Ashtanga Hridaya, Grihitvartha Tanor Vayu Sirasnayur Vishoshicha. That is, when vitiated Vata, due to the above told factors, any of those, it affects and dries up the Sira and Snayu. Vishosha, Shoshana, or drying up of the Sira and Snayu. Grihitva arthatano means or any half of the body. It causes paksha manyantaram hanti sandhibandhan vimokshan. It causes loosening of its joints. Sandhibandha vimokshan, loosening of joints. And kritsno arthakayastasya syad akarmanya vichetana. Arthakaya akarmanya. That means there is inability of functioning. Vichetana and loss of sensation in the limbs. So ekanga rogam tam kechit anye pakshagadam vidu. So some people call it as ekanga roga and others call it as pakshavada depending on the area that is affected. Sarvanga rogam tadvacha sarvakaya ashrida, and if vitiated vayu is vitiated and producing symptoms in sarvakaya, in whole body, it is called as sarvanga roga. So when it is called ekanga roga, it affects a particular anga. It is monoplegia, pakshavata, when it affects one half of the body, and sarvanga roga, when it affects the whole body, that is quadriplegia. So generally, when vata affects and dries up the siras and snayus of any half of the body, it causes symptoms like loosening of joints and loss of control, motor functions, inability of functioning, and loss of sensation. So all the motor sensation and many of sensory sensation are hampered of one half of the body. So according to Charaka, Acharya has explained in a particular way, in a special way, that is Hatveikam Mardaha Paksham Dakshinam Vamameva. So Vayu beholds either side, right or left of the body, one side, either right side or left side of the body is affected, and what happens is that here again sirasnayu vishoshecha grihirtva artha sharirasya sirasnayu vishoshecha. So again here the sira and snayu is affected and it gets dried up, and the net effect is kuryat cheshta nivrittim, there is loss of motor functions, loss of movements. Ruja, pain is present. Vakstamba is present. Difficulty in speech or problems like dysarthria, etc. is present. Then pada sankoche etyekam. There is contraction of hand or leg, and depending on the area again. Atota shulakrit, there is severe pain. Again, ekanga rogam tam vidyat sarvangam sarvadehajam. So depending on the area involved, it is ekanga and sarvanga. The condition is almost similar as explained by Varbada, but certain symptoms here explained more like Vakstamba and Ruja, etc. are added by Charaka. Now we will just go through the explanation given by Sushruta Acharya. So he has explained as Athogama sa Tiryaga Damani Urtha Dehaka. So he has mentioned aggravated vada, it traverses through the whole body, through the Urthva, Adho and Tiryak Dhamanis. And Yada Pragopita Atyartham Atavishwa Prapatyade, of the whole body, when it gets aggravated. Tada Anyatara Pakshasya Sandhibandhan Vimokshayan, and loosens the Sandhibandha of one half of the body and leads to Vama or Dakshina Paksha Hanana, Hanti Paksham Tamahurhi Pakshaghadam Vishadgora, and this condition is called as Pakshaghata. Yasya Krishnam Sharira Artha Karmanya Achetanam. Sharira Artha means Akarmanya and Achetana. Half of the body become inoperative and there is loss of motor functions and Achetanam. There is sensibility, loss of sensations. And Tataha Padatya Soonvapi, and the person suddenly falls down or gets expired. Tyajatya Anila Pidida. When severe, it is a severe condition when Vata aggravates severely and it produces Pakshaghata. So he has explained how the Vata travels throughout the body by Urthvaga, Athoga and Tiryak Dhamanis. So you can add this to the Samprapti of Pakshaghata. Now we will just go through a few types of Pakshaghata explained by Sushruta, that is based on the dosha which is associated with Vayu. So Vayu is the initiator, the main dosha that is producing Pakshaghata. It's a Nanatmaja Vyadhi, but sometimes you can see there is an Anubandha of Pitta and Kapha. And based on that, few specific symptoms can be appreciated. And based on this symptoms, he has classified it into Pittanubandhi, Kaphanubandhi and Kevalavadaja or Shuddhavadaja. So when there is a Pitta Anubandha, Acharya has explained, Daha Santapa Murcha Sur Vayo Pitta Samanyudhi. So when Pitta is Anubandha with Vayo, it produces Daha, Santapa and Murcha. Daha means burning sensation, and Santapa there is increase of temperature of the affected parts, and Murcha there is fainting is present. And when Kapha is Anubandha with Vata, it produces Shaitya Shodha Gurutvani Tasmin Neva Kaphanvide. The Shaitya is present, there is cold, feeling of cold in the body parts. Then Shodha, there is swelling may be present, and Gurutva, there is heaviness of the affected body parts. And the last point regarding Pakshaghata, it is a Satya Sadhyata of Pakshaghata explained by Acharyas. So Ashtanga it is mentioned Shuddha Vata Hata Paksham Krichra Satyatamo Mata. If it is Shuddha Vata, it is Krichra Satyatama. And Krichra Samsrishto. And if there is Dosha Samsrishta, it is Krichra Satya. And Varjya Kshaya Hetuka, and if it is due to Kshaya or severe Dhatu Kshaya is present, it is Asadhya. So it is Krichra Sadhyatama, Krichra Sadhya and Asadhya. Again, it is explained Garbhini Sutika Bala Vruddha Kshineshu Asruk Srute Pakshakadam Parihared Vedana Rahito Yati. That is Pakshakada seen in pregnant woman, Sutika. There is a woman who was recently delivered. Then children, old people, vruddha, kshina, emaciated persons due to any illness, and that caused by heavy bleeding, asrukshruta, there is hemorrhage, etc. And in which patient has no sensation, vedana rahita, there is no sensation at all. The affected limbs, in the affected limbs, such person should be refused for treatment. They are all tyajya.